Hey guys, welcome to XXX Tech RC videos. Today I'm going to attempt to relocate my antenna for the OrangeRX module for the Turnigy 9XR. I've taken the liberty of taking all the screws out already, so we're just going to pop this right off. Screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. OrangeRX module. Module antenna. I've already loosened these screws up. Unscrew this. Gonna have a washer, don't lose that. So this is gonna be situated like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hole on top here, right about there, where this is gonna pass through the module box and then pass through the case. Okay, so I've marked my box where the antenna is going to go through. This is now a 1/8. I think they just pop off. Yep, they just pop off. And that fits perfectly. Now that we have our hole drilled, put it in the back of your transmitter. We're going to transfer a hole right there, just enough to see it. Now we take the same 1/8 drill bit and put a hole So now that we have our hole in the back of the transmitter, we're going to feed the antenna down through that hole. Now that we have our antenna through the inside of the back piece of the transmitter, we put it through the module case. Now we can connect it to our module board. And that should snap right on. Now to put the board into the case, put it at an angle, and it should slide right in. Now if you don't have enough room to get this piece in the module without torquing the antenna, just make the inside hole a little larger. This one seems to fit just fine. We can temporarily put the back case, the back cover, onto the module with one screw just to hold it in place for now, so it's not going to fall out. That way we can see how much antenna we have to work with. Keep in mind, you will have to take the radio apart and undo the antenna from the inside to take your module out. Now we need to select our drill bit. That's going to be the spot right there. we have our hole. We'll see if this fits properly. Now it fits up there perfectly. So we'll put our washer on, and we'll put our nut on. Let me put this back together and we'll see what it looks like. Just to make sure things line up properly. And that should plop right down in there. Okay, that's the last of the screws. All 10. I like to put the module in with the back cover off, especially during this antenna mod, mainly because the pins, when they hit this little white connector in here, it tends to lean, and the pins want to go straight in, but as soon as this little thing starts leaning, it makes it really hard to get in there. So what I do is I just put a little pressure with my thumb on this little white pin receptacle inside the module and make sure it's seated properly. Now's a good time to make sure the antenna plug is firmly seated onto the little coax connector inside the module. So now we're going to put the back cover on, install the battery and the back plate, and our antenna and our newly created antenna port. And there you have it. The handle is still easily accessible. And if you put your transmitter down, the antenna is not hindered.